Hey Karen, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you last week, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple of tips that you can do to potentially increase your traffic online and maybe improve upon your website a little bit. So, with that, let me get started. Looking at your website, you're doing a lot of great things here, so it looks fantastic. I love how, nice and kind of simple and clean your logo is. That's fantastic. You got, your form submits. You got a couple virtual chat buttons here. You've got your phone number right up here. So there's a lot of good things that you're doing here. And looking through your site, I went ahead and took a little bit of look through your site. You're really doing a lot of fantastic things, and the site is really clean and done very well. The one thing I would say is that there's not a ton of content throughout, and content is pretty important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. And you are being found for 481. And looking at what you're, getting traffic from, obviously your name, Owens Roofing, storm damage repair contractors, how often to replace a roof in Texas. So you're getting most of your traffic from Caden and Owens, but you are getting stuff for like Kyle Roof Repair, Kyle Roof Company, and on down the road. I don't see a lot of buyer intent keywords, and what I mean by that is Caden Roofing is your name, right? They're searching for you. They're likely you know, going to buy from you. Kyle Roof Repair would probably be a good buyer intent keyword because, normally when someone's searching for roof repair, it's something that they're going to buy. The same thing with like Round Rock roofing companies. You are in Houston. I didn't see much until I get to like Austin Commercial Roofing, which you're in the middle of the third page. So you're just not ranking really high for Austin. I did do some, and I know Austin's a pretty hard, you know, city to rank for, but I did do some research there for Austin, and as you can see, there's almost 20,000 or a little over 20,000 searches a month for roofing in Austin. Austin Roofing, best roofers in Austin, Texas, roofing companies, Austin, roofing Austin. So, if I wanted to rank for, let's say, Austin Roofing, right? Potentially I would have that as a heading. I would have it within my content. I would probably save an image as that particular keyword. So instead of this being saved as H1 Home, it would be saved as, Austin Roofing or Austin Roofing Companies or what have you. And that'll allow you to rank faster and more efficiently for those keywords. If you have them, those headings are important because it's like an outline, right? Google kind of reads it as such. So having your keywords here basically tells Google that this whole section is about that keyword. And, having photos saved as it's super important. So there's a lot of things involving content, right? Not only adding keywords in there, but also because it is a ranking factor. Google has an algorithm to determine what websites get ranked higher than others. And one of the factors within that algorithm is content, not only quality, but also quantity. So you want a lot of good content, and that'll help you in your rankings as well. So that would be my first tip is just to add quality content, those buyer intent keywords, and really place them in a position, save those photos, put them in the headings, put them throughout, and hopefully you'll start seeing yourself improve in those rankings. My second tip would be to really build and grow this Google business profile. So, you have 43 reviews, which is a fantastic start, 5-star reviews. This is all great. You want to continue to build that up because that kind of gives you authority and trust because basically Google will feel like if your clients trust you and think that you do a good job and then Google should trust you, right? And if you can get one a week, you're looking at over 50 a year, and that just keeps multiplying. If you're able to get 2 a week, that's over 100 a year. So really important to build this up. I have seen companies in Austin that have over 300. So really important to build that up. Secondly, all this information needs to be consistent throughout the web. So, you have your address, your website, your hours, your phone number. If for whatever reason your hours differ on, say, a website or a platform such as Yelp, Google doesn't really like that. They want to see consistency throughout the web. So anywhere that your information is listed, they want to see that it's accurate, because what their goal is that anybody can do a search, find your company on Yelp or your website or this Google business profile, and get the same accurate information wherever they go. So really important that there's consistency there. And then last but not least, you want to save photos that are saved as keywords and geotags. So again, if I'm trying to rank for Austin Roofing, I would save a photo as Austin Roofing, and I might geotag it here in that location. And Google will feel that you did a service or a roof at that location. So really important to geotag your photos and save them as those keywords. Last but not least, really build up the strength of your site. So these referring domains is what really builds the strength of your site, and all referring domains are websites that send link to you. And what you really want is you really want to build up these do follow links. These do follow links are the ones that give you power. And as you can see here, you have 22 and a 1.2. And typically you want to be, especially in Austin, you'd probably rather be in the 30s or 40s. And you'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio or something close if you can get it. And just to show you what that looks like for you, this is Austin Roofing and Construction. They're ranked #1 in that particular keyword. And as you can see, they're in the 40s here. Not quite a 1-to-1, but pretty strong there. And to where you had 20 do follow links, they have 227. And as you can see, they're ranking the top 100 and 2,300 keywords, and they're getting 2,200 clicks a month. So quite a bit of volume that's coming to their site. And this isn't something that you can do overnight, but it is something that you can, strategically work on. And the reason why building up your site and building up your Google business profile is so important is it's just a different ways to get traffic to your site, right? It's one of the reasons why ads are a good idea, because people search differently. Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to run ads. You can get those people. Other people, go down and click on this Google business profile, and these three can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword has 600 searches a month. You're looking at 240 right off the bat to these top three. So really important to kind of just start ranking and getting there. And then last but not least, ranking organically can definitely bring traffic. I believe the average for the first spot is just over 30% of the volume. So lots of stuff you can do here. If you're running an ad and you're #1 here and you're #1 here, you're going to pull as much traffic as you possibly can. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments. We would love your feedback. But with that, have a great day and God bless.